Good morning. This is the weekly update for February 12th, 2024. I am Susan Harrison, Clerk of the Select Board, and I'm here with Jim Boudreau, our Town Administrator. I'm going to run through some board and committee meetings for the week and then hand it off to Jim for some additional town updates. So first, most exciting, the Shellfish Flats are open. So we have had a closure for a couple weeks, but they are open and were opened on Friday. As far as board and committee meetings, we have quite a bit going on. Monday, we have a lot of meetings on Monday. We have Conservation Commission meeting at 6 p.m. It's a virtual meeting only, and the Zoom link is on the town website. Water Resources Commission meetings at 6:30 at the small conference room at Town Hall. Library Trustees meeting is at 6:30 at the local history room at Town Library. Community Preservation Committee meeting is at 6:30 p.m. at the large conference room at the town library. The Bylaw Review Committee is at 7 p.m. and that's a virtual meeting only. The Zoom link was on the town website. And the Beach Commission is a meeting tonight as well at 6 p.m. and that's virtual only. Tuesday, February 13th, the Coastal Advisory Commission is at 6 p.m. and that's a virtual meeting. And the Select Board is meeting at 6 p.m. and that's an early start, 6 o'clock in the Select Board hearing room. There's a lot on the agenda. Zoning and inspection fees, we're going to look at those. North Scituate Beach Nourishment Project. Updating the town policy regarding water bill abatement for high water bills based on undetected leaks or hardships. We've got CPC projects and Cushing Hatherley School update. Wednesday, February 14th, Valentine's Day, but the Board of Assessors is not off that day. They are meeting at 1 p.m. in the assessor's office. Thursday, February 15th, we've got the Zoning Board of Appeals at 7 p.m. at the Select Board hearing room, and the Advisory Committee is at 7 p.m. and that's remote only. We also have Historical Commission meeting at 7 p.m. and the Sister City Cape Verde Santa Catalina de Fuego Committee meeting is at 6:30 at the library. Thank you. And now I'm going to turn it over to Jim for additional town updates.
Morning. Hate to start off this way, but we're going to start off with talk about another winter storm approaching, shaping up to be a classic nor'easter for us with wind, waves, tide, and snow. We are under both a winter storm warning and a coastal flood warning. Storm expected to begin overnight tonight and last into Wednesday. Current projections look like it's starting as rain and then turning into heavy, wet snow. Snowfall varies total depending on who you're looking at. But right now, range from 4 inches to as much as 8+ inches of heavy, wet snow. The snowfall will be dependent upon the final track of the storm, which we continue to monitor. Impacts we felt in both the morning and afternoon commutes. Winds are forecast to get into the 50-mile-per-hour range on Wednesday during the day. High winds and heavy snow can lead to potential power outages. So please, if you have generators, make sure they're ready to go for tonight and into tomorrow. During the storm, we're going to have astronomically high tides, coupled with a strong northeast wind. We expect minor to moderate flooding in the low-lying areas of town. Cole Parkway, Front Street, Edward Foster Road, Cedar Point, and Central Avenue, Hummerock. Splashover is also expected on coastal roads. The high tides on Tuesday afternoon, about 1:45, and overnight Wednesday have the highest potential for causing flooding. We ask you to please avoid flooded areas. Driving your vehicles through these flood waters can cause damage to your vehicle from the salt water or from debris hidden beneath the water. And in addition, the wakes that you cause when you drive through there can send waves into neighboring properties, increasing their potential damage also. You should expect temporary road closures throughout the storm, particularly in those low-lying areas that are prone to flooding. Starting at 10 o'clock today, the town will have a limited number of sandbags available for residents of business at St. Mary's parking lot. That'll go from 10 to 12. Once they're gone, they're gone. You will be limited to the number you can get to make sure that everybody gets some. But again, that is from 10 to 12. We ask you to make sure you subscribe to our news updates and our blast. We will be doing another update on the storm. Probably around lunchtime today, we have an 11 o'clock emergency management meeting, and we'll get the latest forecast and send an update out to people. So please pay attention to our website, Facebook, and subscribe to our news blast. The water treatment plant is now in the second week of its closure. In order to remove and replace the carbon filter. This will improve the water quality for local residents. The new carbon has been installed and it's essential for maintaining water quality. The meter is typically replaced every 3 or 4 years as routine maintenance. While the water plant is offline, we ask you to conserve water. Throughout the 2 weeks, residents may notice fluctuations in water flow and occasional discoloration. These are temporary changes and will not compromise the safety or quality of the drinking water or bathing water. If you have any questions, reach out to the water department at 781-545-8735. And there is a video on the project on our YouTube page for Scituate Community Television. We are still doing geotechnical investigations in Cole Parkway to help design the project to reduce flooding in Cole Parkway. Soil borings are ongoing on the perimeter, and we'll do little to disturb traffic. They'll probably be out of there today with the flooding, so I wouldn't expect them after today. We expect the work, if it's there today, to be this morning to this afternoon. And this is again to help design resiliency projects for Cole Parkway and the harbor. If you have any questions, call our Coastal Management Officer, Corey Miles, or you can get her at cmiles@scituatema.gov. Residents at Turner Road and Lighthouse Road areas should start seeing survey crews on the seawall, hopefully starting this week, but that's going to be depending on the weather. The survey is expected to take 2 or 3 weeks. The town has contracted with Foth Engineering to begin the design and permitting of the replacement seawall from Scituate Ave to Rebecca Road. They will also be designing necessary repairs to the structure to ensure that it doesn't deteriorate further while the new wall is being designed and permitted. So you should see them out there starting this week, depending on the weather. And this is the first step in making repairs and eventually replacing that seawall. Town Clerk would like to remind everybody the presidential primary is Tuesday, March 5th, 2024, Scituate High School Gym from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. In-person early voting will take place at the Town Hall starting on February 24th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then during normal business hours from Monday, February 26th to March 1st. If you're going away prior to February 24th and will be absent during the early voting period and the presidential primary on March 5th, you may get an absentee ballot in the town clerk's office until noon the day prior to the election. Transfer station stickers and beach stickers have gone live on the website. As of 9 o'clock this morning, we still had a couple of non-resident beach stickers available. Non-residents and Hummerock are online only. Hummerock is sold out. There is no limit on resident beach stickers, so you can go online to the clerk's office. You can come in person. I can do it by mail for a resident who wishes to get a beach sticker for the 2024 beach season. It is still burning season. Regulations for burning season are on the fire department page of the town website. Our sister cities will continue hosting, their 2024 Sister City Film Festival at the Real Theater, February 13th and March 5th were the original dates. Now Cape Verde Santa Catarina del Fogo was originally scheduled to show the volcano's last wish tomorrow night on the 13th. That will now be shown a week from tomorrow on the 20th at 7 p.m. My Left Foot will be presented by Island West Cork on March 5th at 7 p.m. Suggested donation is $10 and there is a raffle. Reminder again, if you ever want to work for Scituate Recreation, the summer jobs applications are available. Town website, the recreation page on the left-hand side, you'll be able to get those applications. Lifeguards, counselors, volunteers, anything you wish to do with recreation, please go on, click on the links, fill out the page, and send it back to us. Scituate Food Pantry continues to see an increase in need with clients seeking assistance. We're deeply indebted and grateful to those who have been generous in their donations. A new list of most needed items is now available: decaf coffee, canned and instant, hamburger helper, cranberry juice, mixed canned vegetables, baked beans, Jell-O pudding, beef soups, Nor's rice and pasta sides, canned white beans, and white tuna. They can be dropped off at the pantry during normal hours or placed in bins behind the old gates. Also, the Scituate Library, Village Market, and Shaw's collects items for the food pantry. Reminder, next Monday, a week from today, is President's Day. Town Hall, the library, and the senior center and transfer station will all be closed next Monday. Finally, you're starting to see things being talked about, the new school project, the Hatherley Cushing School Project. The town has a link to that on their website. Go to scituatema.gov. There's a red banner across the top, and that'll bring you to all the updates and information you need to know about the new school project. That is scheduled to be voted on this spring, so please go on, attend the meetings, and get educated about that project. And that is what I have for today.
All right, thank you, Jim. Next week is also school break, so hope you all have a great time, and that's all for us. Have a great week.